Thank you, Mr. President. My contribution tonight is an uplifting tribute to capitalism. I'm very pleased. I am pleased to inform the House that construction of the Western Sydney Nancy Bird Walton International Airport Terminal 1 began today. This morning, I joined the Prime Minister, the Honourable Scott Morrison, the Premier, the Honourable Dominic Perrottet, and the Federal Minister for Urban Infrastructure, the Honourable Paul Fletcher, at Badgerys Creek for the start of the construction of the $1.5 billion terminal, the contract which has been awarded to Multiplex, a great capitalist company. With a quarter of the airport's construction complete, the terminal build represents the next step forward on Sydney's first 24/7 international airport. The combined international and domestic terminal is expected to welcome over 10 million people a year from 2026, when the first planes will land. And it will serve as the gateway between the surrounding aerotropolis and the rest of the world. Construction of the airport is expected to support 11,000 jobs, with targets set to ensure Western Sydney residents can access these jobs. And Mr. Assistant President, when I was there today, several thousand construction workers are working there. A massive amount of work going on right before us, as far as I could see. And half of those workers are from Western Sydney. And in the contract for procurement at the airport is waiting for Western Sydney suppliers, Western Sydney contractors. So it's a good news story already for Western Sydney. So far, the 30% target has been exceeded, with 50% of the airport workforce living in Western Sydney. So 30% is the target, they've got 50% already. The terminal itself will support the terminal project, 1,400 direct jobs. When the Nancy Bird Walton Airport opens in 2026, in conjunction with the operation of the Sydney Metro, Western Sydney Line, which will be operating at the same time, and the Bradfield City Centre, which as the Parliamentary Secretary of the Aerotropolis is very dear to my heart. That's the City Centre project right next to the airport. The first building will be open in time for the airport opening. It will support tens of thousands more jobs in the area, and the Aerotropolis itself is believed to generate 60,000 jobs by 2036, and that's already happening. The CEO of the Western Sydney Airport, Simon Hickey, who was there today, declared that with customers at the heart of the design of the Nancy Bird Walton Airport Terminal, it will be Australia's best. One feature that will put the terminal at the forefront of design is the innovative baggage system being employed to cut down passenger wait times. The system will give passengers the option to track their baggage with a dedicated app. Wouldn't we all like that? Know where your bags wind up, probably find it in London or somewhere. This is just one example. This is just one example of the ways Nancy Bird Walton Airport is employing technology from boarding and to disembarking to ensure a smooth journey. Well, I heard a member mention the parking. One of the things about this new airport is it's going to create competitive tension in the airport market in Australia. Capitalism at its best. Competitive tension, where other airports are going to have to reconsider the money they charge for parking, reconsider the duty-free fees they charge, because the competition out of Western Sydney is going to attract aircraft to there other than other airports. And Melbourne and Brisbane are already very nervous about that, let alone Sydney Airport. Today at the airport, I witnessed water harvesting, use of Sydney Water recycled water for construction, solar panels being constructed, and they are investigating hydrogen energy production as part of our hydrogen plan. So that's great news as well. The Nancy Bird Walton Airport and associated cargo precinct will utilise the best-in-practice design and technology to facilitate the handling of 220,000 tonnes of cargo per year. Fast and efficient handling of cargo will be an essential part of unlocking the investment and creating the jobs in the Aerotropolis, connecting Western Sydney producers and manufacturers to markets within hours around the world. Sitting at the heart of one of Australia's most diverse regions, the airport will bring millions of family members from around the world to visit Australia every year, playing an important role in boosting the tourism and visitor economy in the Aerotropolis and in Western Sydney. Before COVID, the Western Parkland City area hosted around 12 million visitors each year, and tourism was the third largest employment industry in my home area of the Blue Mountains, providing about 12% of the jobs in the Blue Mountains. The tourism industry in Western Sydney will be turbocharged with an additional 10 million visitors arriving at the Nancy Bird Walton International Airport. The airport unlocks a range of potential domestic and international flight paths that will further expand opportunities for visitors to experience everything New South Wales has to offer. The infrastructure and the investment the airport will attract to the Aerotropolis plays a major part in delivering a 30-minute city. Residents of Western Sydney Parkland will be able to access good jobs, amenities, green space and social infrastructure all within 30 minutes of their home.
Thank you.